Welcome to Vintage Coin Op Restorations and our final video of International Mutoscope's 1950 Flying Saucers. Let me back up here a little bit so you can get a closer look at this machine. Yeah, that's my dining room in the back there. As the machines get finished, they start getting loaded up in the shop and can't take a chance of any of them getting scuffed, dinged, or anything once they're done. So we start bringing them up. I've got a guest bedroom and we started loading them up in there. But if you're one of those people that have one of their machines ready to go, it's time to pick them up. I'm running out of space. So back to Flying Saucer here. Again, 1950. Very, very cool game. If you're looking at it right now, and if you're familiar with it, you'd be going, wow, that doesn't look like the original. And it is and it isn't. The original is the same color, but our graphics are white. One color graphics for this machine. My client didn't care for that, and we said, let's get it going here, and we did. So let's get a close-up look of what we did. Not only are they color, but they have like a 3D effect because they are appliques. They're on 1/4-inch plywood. And here we go on the side. And also another thing about the actual machine, not only was it just a plain blue, we added a little opalescent silver speckle. You know, we're talking about flying through, flying saucer, so let's, get some stars, galaxy. So we did that. And obviously we had everything re-chromed, and it's got a very cool paddle here, which is what we're going to be moving left to right. And the directions say move handle to keep Flying Saucer on the beam. What is the beam? The beam is this braided wire that runs through the galaxy. If you watched our first video, you saw the drum, and it's seen better days. So we had a complete new drum made. So we have a new scenery in there, but identical to the original. So what you gotta do is you gotta fly this flying saucer, and you'll be moving it, and you're gonna try to stay on that beam. And while you're staying on it, you get this cool green light that tells you you're on the beam. And every time you're not, it doesn't turn green, and you know you're not. So another thing that I couldn't say I found, but my client looked at. So we were getting close to finishing the game up. We started playing it, and I looked at the machine, and it's working the way it was meant to work. But we had the flying saucer starting in New York, and if you look at the flying saucer itself, it's set with a tail, and that's the rear and the front. So it started in New York and flew backwards to Los Angeles. So I didn't catch it myself. So my client's like, that thing going the wrong way, and realistically the machine was original, so it was starting in New York going to LA, but we changed that all around. We have it flying the right way now, so it's pretty cool. Up on the top we have the marquee. Very, very sweet piece. And come around the back side of this now. So let's take a look inside. Let me get my light. There again, typical, a lot of lights, and with a lot of lights you always have the issue of why don't they work when they're supposed to. I mean, it's hard enough that these machines they make you look like a fool all the time, but if I can avoid it, I go ahead and take care of that. So here we did replace every single light socket with new ones and new bulbs. And if you look at the top here, you'll see the new wire trace where we had to reverse all the wires, and we did use braided wire just like the original machine. And if you didn't know that I did that, you could never tell, because if you take a really close look, we used the what they call cat's gut wire ties, just like the original machine. inside here. You can eat off it. It's absolutely beautiful. The game is set as a timer, so when you put your money in, you'll see a little pusher rod where the coin mech is, pushes the coin mech forward, and you got this little long lever here, and that lever is your timer. So last time I checked, it might have been a minute, maybe a little longer, and that is your time that you have to fly from LA to New York. And here's the back view of the drum, which we reproduced. And there's a motor that spins the drum. And again, I said it in my first video, but the neat thing about it is you can see that this drum, the trim on here, they added, is bent, and it's bent in and out. So what it's doing, it's actually moving left to right. So not only is it spinning, it's moving from left to right. So that makes the game a lot harder, and you'll see as I try to play. Alright, so let's cut the talking and let's get right to it. So I'm going to come around and give you guys a good look at it. Pull away a little bit. The machine is on some 1x right now. We did add feet to the machine. That's another nice little detail we added. Usually on the bottom of the machines they got the black paint, and I just didn't like it, so I wanted to get it off the ground, so we made feet for it, and we eliminated that black stripe on the bottom of the machines, basically because the mops were clean and they didn't want their machines, you know, all dirty. So that's what that was all about. But this is going to be in a good home, so we're not going to worry about mop guards. And also, if I had a key with me, I'd show you that there's an original coin box inside here, which is a really nice little detail to have. So here we go. We're going to put our nickel inside the machine, and I'm going to try to stay on the beam. There you go. So I'm going to try to pull back here, and you'll see it starting here in LA, and the longer I could keep this thing on and videotape, boy do I suck. There you go. So that was the time that you had to do it. So let's give it another try, and I'm going to try to not focus up on the screen here, but I'm going to try to actually play the game as best I can. So, here we go. That little shake that pops the machine out is always tough. Oh, they're almost. Well, I didn't get too far. Somewhere between Dallas and Cheyenne is where I ended up being this time. So there you have it. That's the final video of International Mutoscope's Flying Saucer. If you are interested in one of these machines, or you have one for sale, give us a call. We do have one more available. Give us a call. We're located in Chicago, Illinois. Our phone number is area code 630-624-7466. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our videos so you can see all the new machines coming to the warehouse.